To the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Minshew is going to find his running back. It's complete. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard.
Derek Brown has done phenomenal work with his foundation in Charlotte and in his hometown in Georgia. And Tyler Lockett, along with his old teammate Bobby Wagner, decided to flip the bill for young people in school who could not pay their lunch bills. They picked up the tab with no fanfare. That's the type of person that Lockett is. Derek Brown, great work. They're the nominees for these 2 teams. Well deserved.
Bus formation, bus formation. Come on, boys, come on.
On 3rd down, Rosen. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to have the first down past the 20. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. He'll look to throw. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this one to Switzer. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll set up to throw. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. From the 17, Rosen, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is Rosen. He's got a man. It's Williams. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From midfield now, here's Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6.
Obviously, it is for the Carolina Panthers, and this probably be the easiest couple of series.
We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Brock Osweiler, strong in the victory, as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign.
There's nobody off the ball.
Running behind all of them, and a good stop by Quandre Diggs. Found some space in that massive
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Try for Carolina on the other side of it.
Meanwhile, in our game, not much happening on the scoreboard, just a lone field goal in that first half. For the call of the second half, maybe we can get a touchdown, fellas. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. They go play action here on first down.
Pardon me, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll set up a throw. Able to find Switzer. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
14-point Carolina lead. Minute 56 to go.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
It's a possession in their victory over Denver 2 weeks ago. So to hold the ball for right around 2/3 of the last 2 games, that's pretty darn good, and that's been a nice recipe for success for Steve Wilson.
Now the Seahawks will bring the offense back onto the field, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Around the outside, and then just unrelenting pressure. Just stay in
On 1st down, Ragland. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Ragland And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you've noticed today is you can run the ball, that's the ball for 10 minutes.
On 2nd down and 4, Rosen. It's complete to Jerome Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
That should be a flag. It is. This is a free play for Geno Smith. He's going to toss it. It's caught.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now it's Rosen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Raekwon McMillan came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 30-23.
And I love it. Geno Smith back here. He understands. He's got this street play. He's directing traffic. Looking to point people out. Come on over here. Go down there. Then he finds Marquise Goodwin right
This will
there.
probably be the last play of the quarter.
I mean, just buy yourself some time, throw a strike, go make a play.
That was a golden chance just given to Seattle by the Carolina defense after that flag was thrown.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's see how this is going to play out.
And now it's Rosen looking.
2 weeks ago for Carolina.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Rosen over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It was the lowest percentage in NFL history, 4%.
Rosen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Ragland, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Good job.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Level, he would have been
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it is now 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Rosen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rosen. Well, this is caught by Williams. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Rosen will throw. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Rosen to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Rosen looking to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Rosen. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Rosas good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get.
Bro, I think my phone just went out, bro.
No consistency.
I think my phone went out. I think so, because it ain't turning on. It didn't turn on because I was with the females. No, I'm just playing. Huh? What you say? Hey, stop playing with me, boy. Who is that?
Her right there. Her right there. That's Riley. That's
What they doing?
watching my computer when school lost his phone. And she don't want her iPad.
What his phone?
I don't know. He lost it.
That boy, that must be stupid as fuck. Probably be kissing on you. Stop.